British Central Broadcast UK. This is London, and here are today's headlines. Explosions and loud screams were heard coming from inside number 10 Downing Street earlier today. Emergency services attended the scene, only to find Carrie Symonds and Boris Johnson working out who spilt the wine and whose turn it was to have the TV remote. Police spent 3/4 of an hour trying to persuade Miss Symonds into letting the PM watch his favourite episode of Thomas the Tank Engine, before he gets into a spiteful sulk and extends the current lockdown until after Christmas. In a worrying development, Jean-Claude Juncker has been found wandering the streets of Brussels completely sober. And Prince Edward polished his medals and attended a fundraiser for the WRVS in order to justify his existence. Voting fraud in the US presidential elections has been ruled out by American judges after it was discovered that Diane Abbott was in charge of the voting count. US election authorities were alerted to something being amiss when 30 million of the votes counted were for Jeremy Corbyn, which in turn prompted Joe Biden to go live on air to the American public to congratulate President Corbyn on his election to the White House. Governor of the Bank of England, Andrew Bailey, has said that UK GDP is expected to bounce back very soon to pre-lockdown levels. When questioned by the press as to which pre-lockdown date he was thinking of, the governor replied, "Think William the Conqueror." Walter Mitty is to be made the government's new chief scientific advisor, replacing Patrick Vallance, who is leaving the role to pursue a new career as a tap dancer at the famous Soho burlesque club, Naughty But Nice. It is expected that Vallance will be joined on stage very soon by Dominic Cummings, who is rumoured to be plotting a grievous end to his own political career before a giant blonde child's girlfriend beats him to it. Dominique Moustique is expected to be the stage name for Cummings, who will simultaneously ride a pony across the stage whilst waving a feather duster and singing "Hey Big Spender" to club regular Rishi Sunak. And finally, the weather. In the north of England and Scotland, the weather is expected to be different to the weather in the Midlands, and the Midlands will be different to the southeast, but not too dissimilar to the weather in Wales and the southwest. Thank you, and good night.